Hello and welcome. Let's clear the energy and give all honor and glory to the Most High God, who gives the gifts of sight and understanding. And what do we need to be thankful, grateful for that we have been blessed with already? Wow. Okay. A blessing on the senses that have been gifted to you. Your sense of sight, hearing, smell, taste, feel, touch. You have been blessed with things that some people do not have. A blessing on having a restful sleep. A blessing on being able to grow older. And a blessing in finding your way, even in the midst of you not understanding. And a blessing upon your health. So there are many good blessings here. Growing older, having good health, finding the truth and the way for you, and having all of your senses. You should be grateful and give thanks to the Almighty for what you already have been given and have, according to His riches and glory in this world. Wealth is not always about money. Sometimes it is about just having good health, being able to grow older, being able to see, hear, feel, and touch. So keep in mind that even the smallest things can be considered a massive blessing for you. What do we need to be aware of by our angels? That you have a guardian angel, and they are watching over you intently and ready to help you whenever you call on them. Listen deeply, for there is someone, a mother figure or a passed over loved one, who is trying to communicate and give you guidance and direction. And the answer to a question that may be in your mind is yes. All will work out for your good, no matter how it may seem right now. What does the divine realm need you to understand and know? What does the divine realm need you to understand about who you are, where you need to be going, what you should be doing? Imhotep, that you are a visionary. You may have a need to take more rest. You're not getting enough rest. Is there anything additional from the spirit realm. You have ideas that you have not put into motion yet that are very visionary compared to what is happening today, but will be very effective and beneficial today. Allow these visions that you have, these ideas to come through and act on them. Is there anything additional? Is there anything additional? Rely on your own inner strength, for you do have it in you to overcome what is going on. And connect with the earth, for the earth is magic for you. It gives you energy and aids in your life force. Get out in nature. Hold on to your ideas. They will be of use. You may need to rely upon your own inner strength to get through this time, but you can get through. Connect with the earth and let the earth feed the energy into your life force that is needed to build you up, to build up your confidence and your self-understanding. Is there a chakra that needs to have attention at this time? What chakra do we need to be paying attention to, or that needs healing? What chakra is there? Discovery. There are things that you're going to discover about yourself that you did not know before. You are not a victim. Understand that. You make choices, and then there are consequences that come from the choices you make. But you are not a victim. Rely upon your instincts and know what your self-worth is. And then release that which has been draining you, which has been slowly killing you. And go towards the light and what will make you happy. There is self-discovery yet to come. On a full moon, possibly. Know your self-worth. And stand your ground to it. Release what is slowly draining you and keeping you stuck in a lack mentality. Rely upon your instincts because you know deep within yourself already what you need to know. Pay attention to your surroundings and do the necessary. The root chakra and the sacral chakra are the chakras that you need to pay attention to. Possibly listen to those frequencies. YouTube has several channels that you can utilize that have frequencies that can help heal the root chakra, the sacral chakra. And also do the inner work. Ground yourself and know what your creativity is. You are a visionary. Sacral chakra. You have ideas. You are creative. So your self-worth should be high at this time, not low. Although there are those around you that may be trying to keep you low and in this mentality of woe is me, but you are not a victim. So do not live in victim mentality. What? Do our ancestors need us to know? Do our ancestors need us to be aware of anything at this time? Yes, you need to tune in and connect. Your intuition, your gut instincts. You have been given messages, communication that you may have been ignoring, and you need to pay attention to it and accept it. You're at the bottom of the deck. Your spirit guides, insight, guidance, purpose are here to help you. Allow yourself to hear them clearly so that you know the path and direction you need to take. You need to activate certain things within you. What is it that they need to know? Tell us what our listeners need to know. What do our listeners need to know? The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is power. It is powerful, directed, and realized, yet it is receptive, wise, and loving. And this has to do with the solar chakra, the heart chakra. You know already within you. And realization. Of course, again, sacral chakra energy. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. Know your self-worth. Release what does not aid you in growing and becoming better. If you have been stagnant in the same situation day in and day out, and you've just been settling because it's just better not to rock the boat, then you need to wake up. You want authority? You want power in your life? Then look clearly at what you're holding on to. And if you are holding on to something that has not grown, that has not fed you in positivity and enlightenment, then why are you there? To be pulled down deeper into darkness? Okay. Well, pay attention and decide what it is you want for your life. There is authority, realization, and conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intentions. If you're going through something at this time, you're not feeding your inner self, you're not allowing yourself to grow, and you have ideas that need to manifest, but they're not manifesting, and it's because you're holding on to something that is literally draining you. Take introspection and decide, is this worth it? What do you want? To stay complacent, to stay where you are, or to go find the adventure, the destiny, the joy that is already shown within you, because it keeps poking at you to get moving in a direction that will make you happy. What lessons are we missing by not paying attention to the activations within us already? Forgiveness. Also, sacral chakra. Do not hold on to things that are not going to help you. Surrender any need to control a situation. Release the fears that you have. Judgment. Understand that everything has their own unique path and challenges. Empathy. Be open to seeing both sides of a situation. Success. Know that there is no greater goal than to love. Gratitude. Be thankful for this life and the opportunities that it is provided and presented to you. Forgive. That's very hard for a lot of people. But in forgiving, you open the door for so many other things to come in. Release the fears. Let go of what has been holding you stagnant. What is your energy at this time? What is your energy at this time? Is there anything additional? Balance. Centered energy, self-care. Take care of you, and all things will fall into place. Let go of attachments. They're only webs holding you down. Let go of attachments. Are you holding on to a past love that you already know has lost its flavor, its feeling, its direction? Are you holding on to a past loved one that is no longer with you? Make peace with them, for they have gone on to a better place. And just because they're no longer with you does not mean that they're no longer around you. They may be trying to direct you to another path. See clearly what you need to see. Pay attention to what is going on around you. Are you allowing yourself to be stuck in a web? And the web is one of deceit and lies and trickery and manipulation. You are more than this. So open your eyes. Let go of the attachments. And balance you. Take care of you. And in balancing you, taking care of you, you will find that many things will come into balance. And what needs to come towards you will. Just take care of yourself first. If you don't take care of you first, how can you aid someone else? Are you out there looking for projects to take care of? Oh, I can take care of you. I can help you, and have not helped or taken care of yourself? A question you may need to ask yourself. You want to take care of others when you have not taken care of yourself. That does not work. It does not work. What is the destiny that is set for you? What do you need to be looking to go towards? We all have a mission on this planet. Our ancestors come to us and try to tell us in our sleep, intentions, and to find out what you need to do. For fulfillment. Are you fulfilled in what you're doing today? Are you? If you are not, it's time to change. In the stillness of the night, you already know the answers to what you need to do. Be diligent about what you do. You do need to take solitude and direct yourself, balance yourself, ground yourself, and there will be success. There also will be a voyage that you will need to take in order to find what is most peaceful and happy for you. And it will take courage for you to do it. So if you want something different, you must do something different. If you are looking for something you do not have today, you will not find it where you are today, because you are surrounded by things that are keeping it away from you. Decide what you want. Be clear in your intentions. What are the things you should be surrendering at this time? Take the time to truly know you. Yes, you should know what's in your birth chart, but I don't speak to birth chart placements. But you do need to have an understanding of you. Surrender to prayer. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world around you. You can have a lot of healing just being out in nature. It will give you insight and clarity when you're feeling as though you are surrounded by clouds, and those clouds are of confusion. God is not a God of confusion. So if you are praying, you will get clear answers. You will be heard throughout the universe, and the answers and support will come. Surrender to prayer and let God come in and do the job you cannot do. But there are some things you will need to do, and you will clearly know what that is. Is there anything additional that should be surrendered? take that as a no. And at the bottom of the deck, surrender obsessive thinking. If you are obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to the spirits, to the Lord. Doing so will help bring you clarity and possibly even solve the problem. What should our listeners be looking to begin? You have visionary ideas. What do you need to start understanding or start doing with your life? Okay. You need to understand that you are here for a purpose. Either learning, well, no, not either learning and realizing what matters to you first and foremost, and then move from there. You deserve good things, so keep your focus on what you want. And at the bottom of the deck, see with your heart. The time is now to hear the message. Connect to your intuition. Connect to your intuition. We'll get a message from the archangels and see what they have to say to us. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fears that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns to allow for new to come in. And at the bottom of the deck, there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and the situation is under the perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotion into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. I hope that this message has helped someone. Take the time to just contemplate on your life, where you've come from, where you see yourself going, and what you actually want to see for yourself. Is where you've come from and the path you've taken so far gotten you to where you want to be? If it has not, you need to make changes. If you continue on the path you are, will it get you to where you actually see yourself being? That goal you have for yourself. If not, you need to make changes. Now, if it is, praise God, you're on the right path. But very few of us are on the right path. We're all on the road, but very few have found the direct path they should be on. We're all in search of something, a way of being. And all I can say to you is, make the changes you need to make. And instinctively, intuitively, you already know. When you look in the mirror, if you don't like who you see because of some of the choices you've made, then you know what you need to do. Never look at yourself as a victim, for you are not. When you make a conscious choice to do something, you say, that's what I want. So whatever comes from that is what you must deal with, whether it be something that's good or bad. But you're not a victim. You make a conscious thought process that takes you in a certain direction. I hope that you do take heed to this message. Find the positive energy within it to help you make positive changes for the better for you. You want success, you want happiness, you want to be at peace. Then you must make choices and decisions that lead in that direction. If you are still doing old things that have only led you to conflict, trickery, manipulation, deceit, or deceitful people, then you need to look at what do you really want. If you continue to make the choices you've made in the past that have not gotten you what you wanted, you will only remain where you are. But if you're looking to make changes to get to a better place, then you must change your direction. You must change how you look at things, how you view people, how you view situations. I send you blessings always. I send you love unconditionally, light in a dark place, and healing for the soul. And many people may think in terms of what I just said, but you must always remember, if you say it, you must stand behind it. And I do try to stand behind it. Remember to always forgive, not for the other person. Forgive for you, because if you hold on to it in unforgiveness, it only eats away at you. The other person could care less. Most times they don't even care whether you forgive them or not, because they don't see what they may have done wrong. So, forgive people. It's not always easy, but you can forgive them. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have them around you 24/7, but you can forgive them. And then if you need to walk away, walk away. At least you've done your job. And your job is to love others. And this was one of the last commandments that Jesus gave us, to love others as we love ourselves. You don't know what another has gone through in their lives that has caused them to be the way they are. But mistreatment is not necessarily acceptable. It is not. I said necessarily, but period. It is not acceptable, point blank. If someone mistreats you, okay, they mistreated you. If they ask you to forgive them, forgive them. But it doesn't mean that you have to keep them around. It doesn't. You don't have to be friends with them. But you can forgive. Don't allow bitterness or resentment or revenge to take over and create bitterness within you. See the blessings of what God has already given you. You have health. You have eyes to see, hands to work with. You walk on two legs. You can hear. You can speak. You have taste. These are simple things, but there's some people who don't even have the most simplest things. You want peace. You want joy in your life. You don't want confusion. Then you must cultivate that within yourself already. Come to a place of grounding and peace within you to draw that to you. I look forward to you joining me again, and I only hope that my message has been helpful to you in some way. Until next time,